Simplifying rational expressions. When simplifying rational expressions, you need to remember the greatest common factor. And you also need to remember when you are subtracting a negative, it actually turns it into a positive. And we are going to do this problem. At first, you need to factor out the bottom. In this, it's the difference of squares, so it would be x plus 6, x minus 6. And this one you can factor out a negative, so make that a positive, and it would turn into x minus 6. To get them all to be x plus 6, x minus 6, because that's the greatest common factor of all of them, you need to multiply this one by x minus 6. And that one is already good. And then you need to multiply this one by x plus 6. And you need to factor out the 3, so you get 3x minus 18. And then this all is going to be over x plus 6 and x minus 6. And then you subtract the 4x. And then you gotta factor out the 2, so then you get plus 2x plus 12. And you need to combine like terms, so 3x minus 4x is negative x, plus 2x is x. So then you know you can have x. And then negative 18 plus 12 is negative 6. And that's going to be over x plus 6 and x minus 6. And you can cancel out the x minus 6 because it's on the numerator and the denominator. So then your final answer is going to be 1 over x plus 6.
Alright, another type of rational expression that we're going to look at is function. And when you're using a function, you need to make sure that you plug in the x term. So we're just going to show an example of a really easy function, which would be fx is equal to x. And a problem would be simplify f2 plus f3. And these here are your x terms. So when you do the problem, what you're going to do is you're going to plug the 2 in, and then you're going to plug the 3 in. And so when you do this, you're going to get 2 plus 3, because you just leave it the same, and you get 5. And so the whole problem would be f2 plus f3 is equal to 5. Now we're going to look at a harder problem, which would be if fx is equal to 1 over x, simplify f2 minus, or 2x minus 4, minus fx squared minus 4. So these right here are your x terms. So when we do the problem, we're going to plug these in to that right there. So what you're going to end up with is 1 over 2x minus 4 minus 1 over x squared minus 4. And so what you want to do first is you want to try and factor out everything. So you can take a 2 out of here. So that's going to be 2 times x minus 2. And then over here, this is a difference of squares. So x minus 2 and x plus 2. What you want to do next is multiply this side by 2, because there's 2 over here, and this side by x plus 2. That way everything is over the same denominator. So what's going to happen is you're going to multiply the numerators by what they need to be multiplied by. So you're going to have 1 times, and this equation needs x plus 2.
Yes, thank you.
And then you're going to subtract 1 times, and then 2 is needed to get the same denominator. And that's all going to be over 2x minus 2, x plus 2. And then what happens is you're going to simplify this. So x plus 2 minus 2 over 2, x minus 2, x plus 2. And then what you're going to be left with is x over, and then you're going to FOIL this out, so it's going to be 2 x squared minus 4, because the squares, which is equal to x over 2x squared minus 8.
Now what do I do?
You stop it.
Ow.
You just press the red button.